What can I do for you? Bye. I'm saving up enough for some medicine. To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith. Blessings of Akata upon ye.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me. I see you work with the Gray Fox. Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight. Heinrich Oakenhull is married to a Bosmer? I suppose the women are less annoying than the men. Shadow hide you.
I'm Darahil, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority and support. You too. What do you want? Yes, my cousin is in line to take up the position. He is eminently qualified. Bye.
I see you work. I can't help you until you advance further in the guild. You can use one of Shadow hide you.
I'm so hungry. I might know of one. Can you spare a few coins? That will do. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, near the Mages Guild. He's out and about in the morning, so I would wait until afternoon or evening to go visit him. Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as Blessings of Stendar. Do I know you? I am the Stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled with. Everyone wants to know about the Gray Fox. Gray Fox this, Gray Fox that. He's just a man, not a Daedric lord. I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves Guild for over 300 years. No one ever sees his face, because he always wears that gray cowl. Oh, and speaking of the gray cowl, did you know he stole it from Nocturnal herself? You'd think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about him. I don't have time to gossip about the guild right now. Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time. Why are you bothering me? It isn't done yet. Now, you're bothering me. I don't have Do you have my fee? Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Good day. I've heard you were able to lift the curse from Benerus Manor and destroy Lorgren Benerus once and for all. I thank you for completing the task I set about to do long ago. His unholy craft will no longer threaten the citizens of Anvil. Well done. Let's get to training. Be seeing you. Well met.
What's going on with you?
I heard people saying that.
Well, you never know when you might need a good, strong You've made it. You got a great... You've made that's more fun. A good... You drive... I can't afford to do that. A good... A good price for a good customer. That's a good deal. Good day.
State your business, citizen. Emperors have been assassinated. Move along.
Go ahead, please. The Doomstones are a mystery. Are they traces of the mythic times? Or creations of ancient beast folk or lost race? You have the Imperial Watch recommendation for my new guard captain. Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you. You are dismissed. Yes? You are dismissed.
Go ahead, please. Shadow hide you.
What do you want? Master Ambacano is a fine gentle... I got no complaints. Uh-huh. Whatever you say.
Duty calls. I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil. I'll leave at once for Anvil.
Evening. What's new with you? I ran across a couple of blood.
What do you want? What do you want? Well, despite everything, I'll be seeing you.
The esteemed cat burglar honors me. I understand that Fathazar and the hunt. This one hopes the hunter enjoys the cage. The Doyen are the eyes and claws of the Guildmaster. As a hunter, you take orders. This one is a Doyen, Armand Christophe. You're kidding. Everybody knows Nocturnal. She is the Daedra Lord of Shadows, the Mistress of Mystery, the Saint of Suspicion. Thieves Guild members revere and respect her power and influence. We give her blessing with the phrase, "May shadow hide you." The Luciana lives in Braville. She is a decent fence, better than Angar and Darji at least. Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Lex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves Guild. The Grey Fox shows his gratitude. You are being promoted to Shadowfoot and may now use Orrin of Castle Anvil as your fence. I have no more jobs for a thief of your skill. You have no need of the Doyen to provide you work. However, there are rumors that the Grey Fox himself may call on you soon. Wait for contact from him. Keep the guild fences busy. Shadow hide the hunter.
I have a message for you from the Grey Fox. The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Helvius Cecia's house in Bruma.
One more coin and I can... Blessings of Mystara.
Jolring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years. If you're looking for a shield, Stonewall Shield. My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of Aliad antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master? Really? May I see it, please? How interesting. I'm sure the curio shops in the market district would be glad to give you a fair price for this. Unfortunately, my master is only interested in the rarest and most unique Aliad artifacts to add to his collection. Why? My master trusts... Why? Indeed. Good day. What do you... Goodbye.
He's inside, downstairs. Don't keep him waiting. I see you got my message. Curb your tongue, Shadowfoot. I am the Grey Fox. If you ever want to become a master thief in the guild, you had better learn respect. I see you got my message. I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me. The monastery is extensive and well guarded, so you should make sure to be well prepared. Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services. Capital! The monastery is called the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is where retired blind moth priests go to wait out the rest of their days. I will mark the location on your map. Look for it in the far northeast of Cyrodiil, beyond Cheydinhall. I need you to acquire Sevilla's Stone. It is a large crystal with special properties that I need to gain advantage. Remember, do not shed innocent blood. However, there is no blood price for slaying the stone's guardians, human or inhuman. When I receive word that Sevilla's Stone is missing, I will be here, waiting for you. I don't answer questions about myself, particularly when they come from a Shadowfoot. Shadow hide you, don't you? You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. No one's going out to Harlan's Wat. All I need is a roof, some bread, and blessings of the Nine. Bruma's God's country, and the gods are good to me. Shadow hide you.
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger? Where to buy weapons? Where to... I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine. Thank you. We serve the retired moth priests from the Imperial City. The work they do leads to progressive blindness. They live in utter darkness in the secret catacombs. Of course, it doesn't affect them because they're blind. I have no idea. For you, may you always wear soft... Filthy pickpocket, what did you take? You treacherous little filcher! How dare you steal from me? What can this be? Western Cyrodiil is called Colovia, and includes the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands regions. I don't know. I've never... May you all... What can this... Way shrines of the... Who is this? Sevilla? I don't... See what we... They live... I really shouldn't be telling you this, but I know you are trustworthy. The blind monks in the catacombs guard the stone. It's said to have magical powers. Don't tell Heridi I said anything. I could be banished for telling you. Okay, I'll show. But only because you are my dear friend. Follow me. Please be discreet and don't bother the other monks. May you always wear soft silks. What can... May you all...
He's inside. I hear the monks were most hospitable. My sources tell me that Sevilla's stone has gone missing. Do you have it with you? Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses. Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. When I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again. Let us leave Helvius's house now. He has served me well and deserves his peace. What do you want? The Doyen are the hands and eyes of the current Doyen. You're kidding. Thieves Guild members. Shadow hide you.
I see you work with the Gray Fox. He's the captain of the guard in Anvil now. He used to be in the Imperial Watch until Countess Umbernox had him reassigned. He made things very difficult for the Thieves Guild for a while. I heard you were the one that made it all happen. Everyone in the Thieves Guild is grateful. You always bring in good business. Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. A fine transaction. Why not? Don't try to cheat me, you misbegotten whelp. That's the fish. Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. You got a great... Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. That seems... Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. A good price for a good customer. Sure, why not? A fine transaction. An excellent bargain. That's a fair deal. Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. That seems a fair price. Sure, why not? You've made a good bit of gold. That seemed to sure what. And next, sure what. That's a good deal. why? A good price for a good cut. Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why not? Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why? Sure, why? Fine. You gotta. Sure, why? Sure, why? You drive. Sure, why? Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. Shadow hide you.
It's good to see you again. I have a message for you from the Grey Fox. The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Melintus Encus's house in Coral. Yes, I did. After you saved me in Castle Skinglad, I vowed to join. I was having no luck on my own. Now I am running errands for the Grey Fox himself. I owe you much for your help. May Shadow hide you.
Mercy.
Yes. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Come back. Pay attention, and you can learn a lot. You too. What can I do? Pay attention. You've got knowledge. Let's see. Let's get. I'm willing to teach. Good day. What do you want? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. You've got a... I can repair almost anything. Goodbye.
The Gray Fox is waiting for you. I have need of your services once more. My work with Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need something special for my plans. It is a small item in the possession of a powerful court wizard. Will you do this for me? I will pay you well. Capital! Bring me the Arrow of Extrication. It has a key-shaped head. Braville's court wizard, Fathis Aren, recently acquired this unique item. You may kill Fathis if necessary, but not in the castle. My spy network will tell me when you have it. Return here with the arrow when you do. Now, we should get out of Melintus's house before we wear out our welcome. What do you... Shadow hide you.
From the other provinces?
I can eat for a day with a single coin. They say the Fighters Guild got... What are friends for? Fathis is also the wizard in the tower outside of town. He keeps his most treasured items there, not in the castle. Only Fathis can open the door to the tower, but there is supposed to be a secret passage somewhere in the castle that takes him to his tower. Blessings of Mystara upon ye. Regulus Terentius, Count Braville. Good of you to introduce yourself, stranger, but no point, really. I'm the Count. and you have no business talking to the Count, right? Good. All straightened out. Off with you, then. Yes, Count of Breville. Are you a foreigner? Do yourself a favor. Learn the basics about the places you visit. There. Problem solved. I can't believe it. The great... He thinks to use his position as head of the Elder Council to make himself emperor. He will not succeed. Really? It just so happens there's a modest shack overlooking the canal. It's not much to look at, but the smell will soon make you forget how ugly it is. Very well. I'll have my steward register the deed of ownership. Here is your key. It's a squalid little shack, I'm sorry to say. Oh, and the place is fairly bare. If I were you, I'd head on over to Nilawin at the Fair Deal and get some furnishings. Or you could always eat off the floor. Doesn't matter to me. He's the court wizard. He has a room in the north wing. Gloomy fellow. I've heard he consorts with Daedra. I'd steer clear of him if I were you. Be seeing you.
A pleasure to speak with you. Farewell.
I'm Glistel. My housemate, Melintus Ancus, and I are well known in certain circles here. But you don't travel in those circles, do you? The Grey Mare isn't a bad place to stay, especially if you're low on septims. Shadow.
I've been waiting. Do you have the arrow of extrication? I'd hoped for the whole arrow, but that is not your fault. I will have to have it repaired. This arrowhead advances my plan to... well, never mind. I may have need of you again in the near future if my plans hold. Here is your reward. I am also promoting you to Master Thief in the Thieves Guild. Fathis Uls of the Imperial City will be your new fence. Shadow Hydra.
You've made your choice. You've made...
I have another message from the Grey Fox. You must be very important. The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Ganradel's house in Shedenhall. May Shadow hide you.
Greetings, Imperial.
Greeting.
I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you.
Come. We have much to discuss. I have no patience for impertinence. Maybe I should reconsider what I was about to offer you. Come. Further use of Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need another special item to move forward with my plans. I need the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on. Find out where Spring-Heeled Jack is buried and bring me back those boots. Will you do this for me? It pays well. Capital. The Earl of Imbil is the only descendant of his line that I've been able to locate. His name is Jacobin, and he lives somewhere in the Imperial City. There might be a clue in the Earl's house. Shadow hiding.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids. Razan is I can help. The Earl of Imbil has a home in the Talus Plaza on the inner wall. He is an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly. Only goes out after dark. A real night owl. Please, go on. Blessings of Stendar upon you.
Please, don't harm me. What is it you want? He got reassigned. To Anvil, I think. Without him around, all this hustle and bustle about the Grey Fox will go away. I never believed in the Grey Fox anyway. I think the Imperium just made him up as an excuse to raise our taxes. The Earl is perhaps not well known in the city. He's a private man and keeps to himself. Goodbye, Blackwood Company. The Fighters Guild has a new master, and Orion is back. The master is not at home. He's out in the city tonight, searching for his supper. If you value your life, intruder, leave before he returns. I don't know this spring heel you're asking about. However, the entrance to the family crypt is in the cellar. Take what you want. Just spare me. Only the Earl has the key. I've been warned never to enter it, on pain of death. Farewell.
What do you want? I'll do anything you ask. I'm... Please don't... Take everything. Just spare me. The family crypts are under the house. They give me the creeps. I have the key. Take it. Just don't hurt me. I'm still alive.
Please. Bye.
Where are you?
I assume you found Spring-Heel Jack's tomb. Do you have the boots? Capital. This may be the last piece of the puzzle. I need to spend more time with Sevilla's stone first. I am truly indebted to you. If all goes well, I may call upon you for one last task. The danger will be great, but the reward will be greater. For now, here is your reward. Let us leave Gondredal's house and go our separate ways. We have overstayed our welcome. Not now. I need to think.
I have another message from the Grey Fox. The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Atralo's house in the Imperial City Elven Gardens. May shadow hide you.
Hi there.
What?
Good news from Kvat for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Are you ready for one last great heist? This is the big one. This is the heist that will be written about and talked about for decades to come. We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. Are you ready for this challenge? There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. I also have a personal need for this particular scroll. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Will you do it? Capital! I have worked for 11 years planning this heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information I needed. The Elder Scrolls are kept in the Imperial Palace, behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's stone has revealed a path around this door. You will have to travel the old way. Once used as an escape route for Imperial Emperors, it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal the entrance, you must sneak into the basement of the palace and activate the Glass of Time, whatever that is. In the Imperial sewers, here is the key for the gate to that section of the sewers. I picked the pocket of Okato himself to get it. My scrying with Sevilla's stone has provided clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. The boots of Spring-Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable place. They will also protect you from a long fall. The arrow of extrication is the only way to unlock the final door. Take them both. Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. I arranged for the notable Celia Cameron to want to read a particular Elder Scroll. Don't ask how. However, she will be unavoidably detained. You will take her place. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded and will not realize it isn't her unless you speak. As the Guildmaster, I am waiving blood price for anyone you kill during this heist. However, I can't stop the Watch from putting a price on your head. I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck. You should be on your way by now. Good luck.
Excuse me. The Empire doesn't run itself, you know. Submit a complaint to the usual department, and I'm sure someone will take care of it.
Celia Cameron, I present to you the Elder Scroll you requested. Transfer that scroll to the archives.
She was here a second ago.
Welcome to this holy library, Lady Cameron. Celia Cameron, I present to you the Elder Scroll you requested. Transfer that scroll to...
You have the scroll. I can hardly believe it. The odds were clearly against you. Capital job. Capital! I have spent 7 years learning how to translate this scroll. Even so, I will need a while to decipher what I have sought so desperately. Ah, still thinking about your reward, eh? I have not forgotten you or your loyal service to the Thieves Guild. You'll just have to trust me. Give this ring to Countess Umbranox in Anvil. Say nothing about me to her. I need to know how she reacts to it. It may provoke anger or tears. If she asks, just tell her a stranger wanted her to have it. Then report back to me on her reaction. You should be on your way by now. Shadow hide you. You should be on your way by now. Shadow hide you.
What do you want? A master sorcerer like Janus Hasildor inevitably outlives all his peers. It must be a lonely existence. This ring belonged to my husband. He's been missing for over 10 years. For some reason, his name and face escape me at the moment. How did you get it? Do you know his whereabouts? Why are you showing it to me? My husband's wedding ring. I never thought to see it again. What I wouldn't give to see him once more.
By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer Deriloth as the true thief of Nocturnal's cowl.
You're the Grey Fox? I've been betrayed!
I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed.
But...
I am also your missing husband, Corvus.
Corvus? Is it really you? 10 years I've waited for word from you. Why did you hide from me?
10 years ago I inherited this cowl from the former guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. I became the new guildmaster, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you.
You mean you were unable to return?
I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused.
You have broken my heart for a second time. I cannot let the infamous criminal mastermind, the Grey Fox, become the Count of Anvil. If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if I have to.
I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the Grey Cowl of the Thieves Guild to its new guild master. The Grey Cowl is now yours. You are the new guild master of the Thieves Guild. You will find that history has been altered tonight. Such is the power of Nocturnal's curse that lifting it can alter time itself. If Emmer Deriloth had not stolen Nocturnal's cowl, the Thieves Guild would never have fallen on such hard times. Because of the curse, he was unable to operate in the normal world of business and society. He could only act as the Guild's figurehead. That has been undone. If you go to the Imperial City, you will find that the Thieves Guild has a guild hall on the site of the ruins of Deriloth. You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. Shadow...
Go ahead, please. Take care.
Go ahead. Shadow hide. You.
What?
By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer Deriloth as the true thief of Nocturnal's cow.
You're the Grey Fox? I've been betrayed!
I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed.
But...
I am also your missing husband, Corvus.
Corvus? Is it really you? 10 years I've waited for word from you. Why did you hide from me?
10 years ago I inherited this cowl from the former guildmaster of the Thieves' Guild. I became the new guildmaster, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you.
You mean you were unable to return?
I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused.
You have broken my heart for a second time. I cannot let the infamous criminal mastermind, the Grey Fox, become the Count of Anvil. If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if I have to.
I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the Grey Cowl of the Thieves' Guild to its new guild master. The Grey... What do you...
Yes? Good day.
May children... Blessings of Akatasha Bali.
You are looking well. May shadow hide you. I understand. You are looking... May shadow hide you.